I'm going to show you how to use prime factorization to simplify a fraction. So we're going to start off with an easy fraction that you might be able to do in your head, but this just gets the basics out of the way. So let's say we have the fraction 4/8. Now we're going to use prime factorization, and how I say it is we're going to do up-down trees. So we're going to use the factor trees. So you're going to start with your denominator, and we're going to make a factor tree for 8. You're going to give me two factors that give you 8, and that would be 2 and 4. Since 2 is a prime number, we circle the 2. 4 is composite, so we're going to keep on growing our tree. Two numbers that give you 4 would be 2 times 2. And since we just found out that 2 is a prime number, you circle them because they're prime. Now you do the same thing, except we're going to go up with our factor tree, hence the name up-down trees. From here, you give me two factors that give you 4, and that would once again be 2 times 2. Since 2 is prime, you circle those 2. Next, how I say it in class, is we need to pick our prime numbers from our tree. So we need to pick like our apples, and we need to put them in our basket. So from here, you put the factors that are prime from the top, and you put it on top of the basket. So we're going to put 2 times 2 in our basket. Now you do the same thing for the numbers in your down tree on the bottom, but we're going to put them on the bottom of our basket. From here, what you do is you look to see if there's any numbers that are on the same, that are the top and the bottom. Since we have 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom, we're going to cancel them out. And you do the same thing until you have nothing left to cancel. Since we canceled 2 2's from the top and the bottom, we have nothing left to cancel with our last 2, so we're going to get our final answer. If there's nothing left on the top and you have canceled them all off, you get a 1 as your numerator. Now, whatever number is left on the bottom is your denominator. So 4/8 equals 1/2. Now let's do a little bit of a different one. Let's do 15/20. The same process, you're going to do your up-down trees. So we're going to start with our down tree, and two factors that give us 20 would be 4 times 5. 5 is prime, so we're going to circle it. And two factors that give you 4. 2 times 2. And 2 is prime, so we're going to circle both of those 2's. Now we do our up tree, and two factors that give us 15 would be 3 times 5. Both of those are prime, and we're done with our up tree. So now we need to pick our prime numbers off of our trees and put them in our basket. So we're going to fill the top of our basket, and it's going to be 3 times 5. Now we're going to fill in the bottom of our basket, and it's going to be 2 times 2 times 5. So now we need to start canceling if we can. There's no 3 on the bottom, so we can't cancel that with the top. There's also no 2's on the top, so we have to leave our 2's on the bottom. The only thing we can cancel are these 5's, because it's on the top and the bottom. Once we cancel that, we can start simplifying. Since 3 is the only number left on the top, that is our numerator. Now, since we have a 2 and a 2, what you do is you multiply these since they're the only thing left. So 2 times 2 is 4, and we're left with a 4 as our denominator. So 15/20 equals 3/4. That is how you use prime factorization to simplify fractions.